Well, finally, we made it to the last McDonald's creepypasta. I say it was quite enjoying going through all those McDonald's creepypastas, wasn't it? So, what's this story about? Well, it's about this father who is so overly obsessed with McDonald's to the point where he even has to, well, you just have to hear the story to find out. So, with that quick introduction out of the way, sit back, relax, and let's listen to the story called Mad About McDonald's. My dad was mad about McDonald's, and he couldn't live without having something from McDonald's at least once a day. It was good for him, but not for the rest of the family who had to put up with him. We gradually started to avoid eating at McDonald's with him, and he showed obvious displeasure at our lack of enthusiasm. "Why won't you come? Don't you want to eat with me?" my dad would say. All of us, including my mom and sister, told him loud and clear, "No, Dad, we just don't want to eat at McDonald's." He spent the whole day looking depressed, but he was persistent to still going to McDonald's. On one Sunday night after we finished preparing for school, I turned off the light in the bedroom. My sister was already fast asleep on the top bunk of the bed. I quietly slid into the bottom bunk so as not to wake my sister and closed my eyes. Sometime later, I heard the door of our bedroom open. I opened my eyes a crack to see who came in and saw Ronald McDonald standing there. Ronald seemed unaware that I was awake and walked silently to our bed. From what I saw through my half-closed eyes and the noise being made, I could sense he was trying to wake my sister up. "Good night!" I heard Ronald's joyful laugh, followed by my sister's blood-cold scream and the violent shaking of the bed. Something shot out from top of the bunk and hit the desk below. The desk trampled over and the supply goods scattered all over the floor. From the doorway, I heard my mom cry in alarm, "What are you doing there?" Ronald turned on the light, and at that moment, I realized for the first time that the person impersonating as Donald was my dad. And behind my dad, from underneath the desk that was turned over, I saw a bit of my sister's pink pajamas peeping out. Around it, a pool of blood was forming. The ambulance came. The paramedics looked at my dad with astoundment. My dad, in his excitement, punched one of them in the face. My mom shouted, "You stay at home!" But my dad pushed her away and got into the ambulance with my sister. Our neighbors just watched us, dumbfounded. I was left alone in the messed up bedroom. My dad then told me and my mom later that he did it to make us like McDonald's more. My sister laid on the bed, her eyes wide open, clenching her teeth and waving her arms and legs uncontrollably. My sister groaned under the bed cover. She had damaged both her head and spine in her fall. My sister had been so sweet and pretty before, has changed into a different creature in just half a year. My mom cried. I said nothing. And my dad munched on a Big Mac.